Informed that accused number 5 has to see a specialist medical doctor tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. It might delay the time in which we'll start the proceedings tomorrow.
Is that so?
Those are the news that I've received, my lord, from the prison officials.
Okay.
They do not know what time the doctor will finish the examination. As a court, please. My lord, yesterday we adjourned the court early because the defense requested that an original statement be produced and shown to the witness. We have managed to locate the statement. The statement is now before court. Yes.
Okay.
And we have managed to show the statement to Mr. Ramos Sipil as well as Mr. Numalo. We have not shown the statement to Mr. Mnisi and Advocate Mnisi as well as Advocate Mshololo.
Okay.
As the court pleases, my lord, I do confirm that such was shown to me, my lord. As the court pleases.
Okay. Mr. Ngumalo, have you seen it?
Yes, my lord, I confirm that I've had sight of the statement. Thank you.
Mr. Shololo?
Thank you, my lord. I confirm I had sight of the original statement for the witness.
Yeah, even Mr. Ngumalo, Mr. Mnisi.
Also confirmed.
Okay. All right, thanks. So, where's Mr. Zondo? Oh, you're fine. Still under oath.
I will now hand over the original statement to the witness.
Izolo zokhumbula ke bekuyicopy leyana ne benamapage ayelo manje ke isona leso additional yalesa statement ibusibonisiwe ibusikhonjishiwe izolo yakhumbula bekunamaphepha ayelo izolo isona leso.
Can you then confirm your signature on that document?
Ubecela ke nakhumbula izolo ubuka ama signature kucoka ubhekeke lana uqinisekise ukuthi wena
Let's start with page 1.
asiqale kuyoqala page.
Is that your signature?
The signature yakho?
Yes.
Yes it is.
And then on page 2
Yeah, of course.
Yes it is, my lord.
and page 3.
Lokugcina?
Yes.
Yes.
And then is your name also appearing on page 3? Just below your signature?
Likhona lapho.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Can you place that name on record?
Sicela ufunde igama leli la kula page yokugcina.
Mandla Nkosi.
Funda la.
Mandla Nkosi.
And the surname?
Zone.
Mandla Nkosi Zondo.
Date?
I-date
2020 07 26.
2020-07-26.
And the time?
Nesikhathi esibhaliwe lapha.
Yeah, 15 00.
1500, my lord.
And then do you see the commissioning stamp, the bottom?
This one is stampless.
Yeah, this one.
Yes, I do, my lord.
And then where it says place, do you see where it's written Uville subs?
Isibhala indawo.
Let's see.
Okay, la kubhale khona Uville subs, uyabona?
Yes, ngiyayibona Nkosi.
Yes, I see it, my lord.
And then do you see the signature of the person who took down the statement, Bongani Nicholas Gininda?
Kwase kusayina umuntu lo ekuyena kwabhala istatement lana uBongani Nicholas Gininda. Uyena usayinile lapha.
Okay, Nkosi Katoni, yes.
Okay, my lord, I hear.
And then above that name is his signature, is the commissioner of oath.
Oh, lana igama lakhe Bongani Nicholas Gininda abese lana ke wasayina ukuthi uyena ke owakufungisa.
Ngiyabona Nkosi
As
Katoni.
well
I
as
see it, my lord.
as well as the address, number 3 Troy Street, Sunnyside, Pretoria, and his rank is Colonel.
Lana ke ubhala ikheli la asebenzela khona number 3 Troy Street, Sunnyside, Pretoria, nesikhundla sakhe noma irank yakhe uKennel. Manje waye uKennel ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes, Nkosi Katoni.
I hear, my lord.
And then on the first line is written Phosphorus case 636 of 10/2014. Do you see that?
La kubhala khona ke case number lena Phosphorus 636-10-2014. Uyabona?
Ngiyabona Nkosi
I
Katoni.
see it, my lord.
Okay, at this stage I will read the statement without interruption and then we'll go through the statement line by line.
Okay, uzokwenza ke manje uzosifunda sonke ke sizomthethe lapho ukuthi asifunde kamuva ke abese buza ke uma ngabe ebuza ke ukuthi sizosifunda sonke manje.
Objection, my lord, thank you. Mine is not an objection per se, but the statement has not been fully proven.
Has not been?
Fully proven, so one cannot remind the state of how to conduct the cross-examination and the proving of the statement. Thank you.
Mr. You say the statement is what? It's not fully proven.
It has not been fully proven. I see that the state is starting to read the statement line by line. Thank you.
My lord, okay. Evidence before this court is that the statement was never read back to him. I think that is the only part. So, was this statement read back to you?
Nanjengoba isitatimende lesi sabhala, uma sesiqedile ubhala wasifundelwa yini?
Angisifundela akho second.
It was never read back, my lord.
When this statement was made, was it question and answer?
Uma sasenzile isitatimende lesi, wawubuzwa umbuzo, uphendule.
Kusenkantolo ngangibuza umbuzo othi kangichaza ukuthi uNtanzi ngimazi kanjani.
My lord, I would be asked a question to the following effect. How do I know Ntanzi? I should explain as to how I know Ntanzi.
Bonke shithi boba yi4 la bengathi ngiyabazi. Ngangibuza ukuthi ngimazi kanjani bese yabhala ukuchaza kwami. Aphinda abuza omunye bese yabhala ukuchaza kwami.
All 4 of them, my lord, that I indicated that are known to me, I would then explain, and then he would write according to how I explain. I explain, and he also writes according to how I explain.
In which language were you communicating with Brigadier Gininda?
Wena no Brigadier Gininda nanikhuluma ngaliphi ulimi?
Sasikhuluma isiZulu kusenkantolo.
In isiZulu, my lord.
And then do you further confirm that whatever that was being written was preceded by a question?
Uyaqinisekisa ukuthi konke lokhu okwabhalwa ngaphambi kokuthi kubhalwe kwakunombuzo qala. Ngaphambi kokuthi abhalwe wayeqala abuze qala.
Kusenkantolo njengoba ngichaza nje ngithi istatement sami ngangisibhala ngokubuzwa uBongantanzi bese ngiyachaza ukuthi mazi kanjani isikhathi singakanani. As
I am explaining, my lord, that my statement, how it was written was, I would be asked to explain as to my knowledge of Bongani Ntanzi. I would then explain, and then it gets recorded, and then it go to the next one, Muzi. I do the same, my lord.
Exactly, please, my lord. My lord, following the ruling that was made earlier this year regarding the statement of Sifiso Gwabeni Zungu as well as Makosenke Zungu, the state submits it's a question of credibility of this witness, and the court has already made a ruling that Brigadier Gininda and all those that were involved in taking down of these statements will be called at a later stage. At this stage, I request the court to indulge the state and allow the state to read the statement into the record.
Umshushisi uyacela ukuthi inkantolo ngokwesinqumo ke inkantolo esithathile ngaphambilini ngokufanayo kuyena uMakhosonke Zungu uSifiso Gwabeni Zungu ukuthi ke bonke labo fakazi labo ke uBrigadier Gininda kanye nabanye bazobizwa futhi ukuthi bazophendula ke kuzona ke inhlolo lezi ke eziphambi kwenkantolo ukuthi benza kanjani uma ngabe bethatha istatement lesi. Manje umshishisi usuyacela ukuthi inkantolo imvumeleke ukuthi istatement lesi asifunde ngenxa yaleso sinqumo lesi inkantolo yasithatha.
Any objections?
Indeed, so, my lord. My understanding of this process is the following. If you want to pursue the line of questioning using a witness statement, that statement must be qualified before the contents of the statement are read. The witness must confirm that this is my statement, I have read it or it has been read to me, I confirm the correctness thereof. Then you can go to the signatures, whether that this signature and how it was made, interpretation used, or they were speaking the same language, etc., etc. Now that hasn't happened here. What my learned colleague is trying to do with the ruling that the court made in terms of the invocation of Section 186 of the Criminal Procedure Act of 1977 is the following. It's seeking to do exactly what Mawanda Makala Constitutional Court ruling did, to say the trial within a trial in this instance would not be an appropriate way to do it, because this is an invocation of the trial within a trial via the back door. That is, the statement be provisionally be admitted while the witness says, this is not my statement, pending what Brigadier Gininda et al. Are coming to say to this court in the Section 186 proceedings, my lord. So this procedure is foreign, my lord. That's the court, please.
Yeah. And also add on the submissions that has been made by my learned friend. My lord, the state cannot just refer this court to the previous rulings of the other statements that were made on different circumstances and on different occasions, my lord. Right now, as we are dealing with this statement, the state has to place it on record. What is it that the state is unable to comply with in reference to the proving statement? What is it that the state is unable to do in leading this witness? So that when, in the event that there is a ruling from the court that other witnesses, the police officers would be called to testify on the circumstances under which this statement was taken, at least the state would have laid the basis for that in order to see if that is needed or not, my lord. That's my submission.
Is this not a statement? I thought the witness himself, out of his own mouth, says, I made a statement. That's what I listened to.
Thank you, my lord. If I may respond. Yes, the witness has said that.
Yeah.
But now it is the state that is bringing the application to the court to say that ruling should be invoked, my lord.
No, fine, that's another story.
Yes.
I'm just saying we are dealing with a statement now. I heard the prosecutor say it's a statement. It was attested to by Gininda. Didn't you say that, sir?
That is correct,
I
my
thought
lord.
it was-
Then, my lord, if that is correct, why the state is asking the court to revoke previous
No,
rulings?
fine. We're dealing with a statement.
Yes.
That's all.
The state must know what the state wants
Yeah, fine,
to do.
fine.
Yes, but
But-
not to ask the court to revoke.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
I hear you there.
The state is wrong.
Yeah, okay, let's continue.
As the court pleases.
As the court pleases, my lord, I'm sorry to interrupt. My lord, and with the greatest respect, I fully agree with his lordship to say this. The witness has said, I have made a statement. I've got no qualm with that. But there are procedural aspects that must be led. The basis must be led for this witness to confirm whether that document that he's now referred to is this the statement that he says he has made.
Okay.
And such basis
can you
has
just
not been.
proof.
My lord, the witness has just done that. He has confirmed his name, he has confirmed the signatures.
Now repeat it again. Maybe we didn't hear properly.
My apologies, Mr. Zondo. Let's do this for the third time now.
Ngiyaxolisa ke ngoba ke manje lana ke kunodaba ke umshushu sebefuna ukuthi aqhubeke statement kodwa ke bathi abameli ke cha abenzanga konke ke bekufanele ukuthi bakwenze ukuqinisekisa ukuthi ngempela istatement lesi esakho senziwa wena uthi ke uyacela niphinde niqale phansi ke futhi uyaxolisela lokho.
Let's start with the first paragraph. Can you confirm your name in that paragraph?
I actually don't know what is the significance of the statement in this regard, my lord, but this procedure is wrong. The state cannot even begin to get into the content of the statement before he has fully proven it. There are certain jurisdictional factors that the state need to come up with before court in order for the state to say, I have satisfied these factors, I have therefore fully proven those statements, my lord. If probably the state can mention what factors are those, then we will at least be in the same line with the state. He has proven the name. The witness says, yeah, no, there's a point where I signed a statement. There was a point where I had an interview with Brigadier Kininda in a form of a question and answer session, etc., etc., etc. But there are these other factors that are not found in what this witness is saying, my lord, which would enable this court to come to a conclusion that indeed I am satisfied that those factors have been proven. Those are the factors, my lord, that the state should be mentioned, that have been able to satisfy this and that and that and that and that and that. This witness says, no, statement has never been read to me. I requested to read it. I was refused that opportunity. And therefore, in those circumstances, it says that the state may be able to.
Yes, sir.
My lord, I was still dealing with the preliminary issues. I was not getting to the contents of the statement. I wanted him to just say, yes, indeed, this is my name. But how do I do that without asking him if this is indeed his name?
Yeah, continue, sir.
Okay. Just on the second, the undersigned on that paragraph, do you see that?
Yabona lapha lekhona mina usayindile la ngezantsi.
Do you see that name written there?
Uyalibona igama lelo libhaliwe la.
Ngiyabona
I
Nkosi.
see it, my lord.
Are you able to read?
Ungalifunda?
Mandla Nkosi Goodman Zondo.
Mandla Nkosi Goodman Zondo.
Is that your name and surname?
Igama nesibongo sakho leso?
Kunjalo Nkosi enkantolo.
That's correct, my lord.
And then at the bottom of the page, there's a signature there. Are you able to identify that signature?
Ezantsi lana ke page kune signature, signature leyo uyayazi.
Ya ngiyazi Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I do recognize it, my
Is
lord.
that your signature?
Yakho?
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, it is, my lord.
There's a date there. Can you place that on record?
Kune date ekhona la, ngicela uyifunde.
2020 07 26.
2020 07/26.
And the time?
Isikhathi
15.00
1500, my lord.
Are you able to tell this time and the date in whose handwriting is it?
Le date ebhalwe la kanye nalesikhathi lesi isandla sikabani sabhala la.
isandla sami Nkosi enkantolo.
My handwriting, my lord.
And then let's move to the second page of the statement. And then on top of the second page there's a writing there. Can you place that on record? Just the names.
Kunombhalo lana, ngicela ufunde.
Mandla Nkosi Goodman.
And then at the bottom,
Ezantsi.
Zanzi Zondo.
Mandla Nkosi Goodman Zondo.
can you confirm those are your names and surname?
Uyaqinisekisa ukuthi igama nesibongo sakho, amagama akho nesibongo sakho la.
Kunjalo Nkosi.
That's correct, my lord.
And then at the bottom of the page can you identify that signature?
Isignature lena.
Eyami Nkosi enkantolo.
It's mine, my lord.
And then the date and time?
Isikhathi kanye nedate.
Kunjalo. Sangifuna ngibhalile Nkosi enkantolo.
Indeed, my lord, it is in my handwriting.
And then the third page,
Page lesithathu.
can you identify your signature?
Isignature yakho uyayibona?
Yebo ngiyayibona Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I do, my lord.
And then can you place the name on record?
Sicela ufunde igama lelo libhaliwe ngaphansi kwayo signature.
Mandla Nkosi Zondo.
Mandla Nkosi Zondo.
The date?
Idate
2020 07 26.
2020 07/26.
And the time?
Isikhathi
15.00
1500, my lord.
And then the name, the date, and the time, was it written in your own handwriting as well?
Igama, idate nesikhathi, isandla sakho sabhala la.
Kunjalo Nkosi Nkantolo.
That's correct, my lord.
And then below that, there's a commissioning stamp. Do you see that?
Lana ke bena le stamp ke esikhona ke lana ke uyasibona?
Yesibona Nkosi Nkantolo.
I do see it, my lord.
And then there's a place in which the statement was taken, UVL subs. You see that?
Kunale ndawo ebhaliwe ke la ekuyila istatement esenzelwa khona. Uyayibona? Yonke subs.
Ngiyayibona Nkosi Nkantolo.
I see it, my lord.
And then there's a date there. Are you able to place it on record?
Cela ufunde le date le
2020 07 26
2020 07 26
And the time?
isikhathi
15.00
1500, my lord.
And below that, there's a signature there of the Commission of Oath. Are you able to see it?
Uyabona le signature le.
Ngiyayibona Nkosi Nkantolo.
I can see it, my lord.
And then below that signature, there's a name, Bongani Nicholas Gininda.
Benegama la ezansi Bongani Nicholas Gininda.
Ngiyabona Nkosi Nkantolo.
Yes, I can see it, my lord.
Is this now the Brigadier Gininda that you were talking to when you were making the statement?
Uyena Brigadier Gininda lona owawukhuluma naye ngesikhathi owawenza istatement le.
Ngiyabona Nkosi Nkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
And then there's his office address, 3 Troy Street, Sunnyside, Pretoria.
Ikheli ke leli la asebenzela khona number 3 Troy Street, Sunnyside, Pretoria.
Ngiyabonga uyazi Nkosi Nkantolo ngangayazi ngiyayibona.
I'm grateful that I now know it, my lord. I didn't know. Now I can see it.
And then his rank is Kenneth.
Lana kuyasho ukuthi ngoba sesiphoyiseni ke ubambe siphi ke isikhundla uKenneth.
And then when this statement was done, was it a question and an answer?
Ngesikhathi ke kwenziwa istatement lesi wayebuza umbuzo uphendule.
Nkosi Nkantolo wayebuza ukuthi uNtanzi mazi kanjani laba soba abafuthi abawu4 wayebuza ngabani bese ngiyachaza.
My lord, he would ask me how do I know Ntanzi. I would then explain. They asked me about the 4 suspects, the ones that I said I knew. I then explained.
And then in which language were you speaking to Brigadier Gininda?
Mawukhuluma naye ke uBrigadier uGininda nanikhuluma ngaluphi ulimi? Isizulu.
And then do you know how long did you take to complete this document with Brigadier Gininda?
Ingabe uyazi yini ukuthi ke kwathatha isikhathi esingakanani ukuthi ke nibhale niqede lamaphepha lana ke noma lama documents wena noBrigadier Gininda?
Angisazi Nkosi Nkantolo wangagadanga isikhathi.
I don't know, my lord, because I was not looking at the time.
Thank you. And can you confirm that yesterday it was indeed your wish that you be shown the statement, correct?
Ungaqinisekisa yini ukuthi ke izolo bekuyisicelo sakho ukuthi ke ufisa ukuthi ukhonjiswe istatement lesi?
Kunjalo Nkosi Nkantolo.
Indeed so, my lord.
And we are going to do exactly that today.
Ikona ke lokho esizokwenza namuhla.
Can you also confirm for the sake of the record that you indicated that this statement was never read back to you?
Ungaqinisekisa ke nanjengoba ushilo ukuthi ke istatement lesi awuzange usifundele uma sesiqede ukubhala.
Kakhulu isiqiniseko kakhulu.
I do confirm that, my lord.
Thank you. Now let's start with, I will start now reading the statement for the record. Then we'll go through it line by line. The statement is written, First Loras case 636 of 10/2014. I, the undersigned Mandlinko Osi Goodman, Zondo State, under oath in English. I'm a male person with ID number 770195551086 with cell number 082-390-6569. I am currently employed by Mupatese Mining Rustenburg, holding a position of a mining person from 2017 March. My alternative contact number is that of my friend called Musizi Butelezi, with cell number 072-0380-0386002. Paragraph 2. I would like to state that I am originally from Kwanongoma, KZN. I then moved to Rustenburg as of 2003. I visit home on a regular basis and also used to go to Vosloorus. Vosloorus, but Vosloorus again to play traditional Zulu dance. Paragraph 3. I also know that the following individuals knows each other and that they are friends, namely Muzi Sibiya, Mafika Ntanzi, Nkani Ntuli, Gwabeni, and Makosonke Zungu, who is a police officer and related to me. I am also related to the above individuals as well somehow. I can also identify the above individuals if I see them, as I know them very well. I also know Mapisa, who is currently incarcerated somewhere in Johannesburg prison. I also know that he is also friends currently to one guy from my place of residence in Rustenburg called Ndwandwe. Mapisa also knew the above people before he was arrested. Paragraph number 4. I have subsequently learned that Mafika Ntanzi was, on page 2, Mandleko Goodman Zono state and further that arrested somewhere in Rustenburg for ammunition-related offenses. When he appeared, or after he appeared in one of the days, he spoke to my friend Mr. Buthelezi, where he asked him what was the problem that led to his arrest. Mafika Ntanzi cried in regret, saying he made a terrible mistake as he was younger and he was in the company of his friends where someone was shot and killed. Mafika indicated that is the case. The police were also investigating against him. There is a case that the police were investigating against him. I later learned that the case in question involves the death of Senzo Meyiwa, who is a soccer star that was killed some years ago. Paragraph 5. Myself and Buthelezi was shocked to hear this. Buthelezi gave 500 rands in weights, in brackets, to Mafika to use while in prison. I further know that there was once a family meeting that was arranged by Muzi's father called Normally Sibiya, where the meeting involved something that has to do with Muzi Sibiya. I further know that Makosonke Zungu used to visit Vosloorus hostel back in the year and around the period when Senzo Meyiwa was killed. I believe Mr. Ndwandwe speaks to Mapisa on a very private and sensitive matters while Mapisa is still in prison. I do not know what they discuss, but one can tell that it is on a trust basis due to their long relationship. Paragraph 3. Mandlinkosi Goodman Zondo state further that the person who can confirm the contents of the Sibiya family meeting to me was Nokujabula Sibiya. She, Nokujabula Sibiya, is a very close sister to Muzi Sibiya and a close friend close to me. I know and understand the contents of this statement. I have no objection to taking the prescribed oath. I consider the prescribed oath to be binding on my conscience. There is a signature of the deponent as well as the date and the commissioning stamp at the bottom.
Istatement lesika after usifunda umfundi usheshise sifundeka kanjena ke mina ke osayindile la ngezansi uMandla Nkosi Goodman Zondo ngisho lokhu okulandelayo ngaphansi kwesifundo ngesingisi ngaphansi kwesifungo ngesingisi ngiyomuntu wesilisa ID number ke ibhaliwe cell number ke ibhaliwe ngisebenza ke Muphatere Mining eRustenburg iposition ke lapho umuntu mining person ukusuka ke ngoMarch ka2017 elinye ke ikheli noma enye ke inamba yami ileyo kamngani wami Musizi Buthelezi inamba ke ibhaliwe ngeke ngifunde ngiyafisa ke ukusho ukuthi ngibuya kwaNongoma eKZN ngase ke ngiya khona noma ke ngiyohlala eRustenburg 2003 mangifunda kahle ukusuka ke ngo2003 mangibona kahle umuntu ke ovamisile ke ukuthi ke ngiye emakhaya noma ke ngiye ekhaya ngivamisile futhi nokuthi ke ngiye eFosloras la uma ngabe ngiya engomeni ngiyazi ke ukuthi labantu abalandelayo ke bayazana nokuthi futhi babangane Umuzi Sibiya Mafika Ntanzi Nkani Ntuli Gwabeni noMakhosonke Zungu oyiphoyisa futhi related to me futhi ke nohlobene nami futhi ke ngihlobene ke nabanye balabantu ke amagama abo ashiwo la ngaphezulu futhi ke ngingabakhomba ke labantu abashiwo la ngaphezulu uma ngabe ngibabona nokuthi ke futhi ngibazi kahle ngiyamazi futhi ke noMaphisa okumanje njena ke ungaphakathi usejele eGoli noma ke ejele thizeni khona lana eGoli ngiyazi futhi ukuthi unomngani wakhe ke umngani wakhe ke wala engihlala khona eRustenburg igama lakhe uNdwandwe uMaphisa futhi ke uyabazi ke abalisa laba amagama abo ashiwo noma achaziwe la ngaphezulu noma ke ubebazi ngaphambi kokuthi ke aboshwe okunye futhi ke engitholile ke noma engikwaziyo ukuthi uMafika Ntanzi waboshwa eboshelwa khona ke eRustenburg eboshelwa ukuthola amacala elihlangene nezinhlamvu ngesikhathi ke ebingelela imanje noma eyovela ke enkantolo kwelinye lamalanga wakhuluma nomngani wami uButhelezi la ambuza khona ke ukuthi kwakuyini inkinga eyaholela ekuthini aboshwe uMafika wase ekhala ke ngokuyisola esho ukuthi ke wenza iphutha elibi noma ke iphutha elikhulu nanjengoba ke wayesemncane ngaleso sikhathi leso nokuthi futhi ke waye ndawonye nabangani bakhe ngesikhathi ke kunomuntu odutshulwayo futhi ke wabulawa lo muntu loyo uMafika washo ukuthi icala leli ke eliphenywa amaphoyisa ngakuyena ngamuva ke ngase ngithola ke ukuthi icala lelo ke akhuluma ngalo icala ke elihlanganisa ukushona kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa okwakuwumdlali webhola owayedumile noma ke owaziwayo mina kanye noButhelezi kwasishaqisa ke ukuzwa lokhu uButhelezi wanikeza uMafika imali ewu500 ukuthi ke ayisebenzise ngesikhathi engaphakathi ejele okunye futhi engikwaziyo ukuthi kwake kwanomhlangano womndeni owahlanganiswa ubaba kaMuzi igama lakhe ekuNomali Sibiya umhlangano lowo ke wawu mayelana ke nodaba olwaluhlanganisa ke uMuzi Sibiya Okunye futhi engikwaziyo ukuthi ke uMakhosonke Zungu wayevamise ukuthi aye eFosloras ehostel ngaleyo minyaka leyo, futhi nangaleso sikhathi leso sokushona kwakhe uSenzo, noma ke isikhathi leso uSenzo ashona ngaso. Ngicabanga ukuthi ke uma umnumzana uNdwandwe uyakhuluma noMaphisa, futhi ke uyakhuluma naye uMaphisa ngalesikhathi lesi, nanoma nje uMaphisa ke engaphakathi ejele. Angikwazi ke abakukhulumayo, kodwa ke umuntu ungasho nje ukuthi ke into ehlanganiseke nokwethemba noma ke ukwethembana. Umuntu ke ongaqinisekisa mayela nomhlangano lowo owawukhona kwaSibiya, mina uNokujabula Sibiya, udadewabo uSibiya, futhi ke ewumngane wami. Ngiyakwazi futhi ke ngiyakuzwisisa konke lokhu okubhalwe lana sona le statement lesi, angeke ngibe nayo inkinga yokuthi ke ngingafunga.
Thank you, Mr. Jonas. Now let's start with paragraph number 1.
Siqale lana.
Just before the state begins to bring what it refers to, the court will recall that earlier on the state stood up and said, when there was an objection from Advocate Numalo, the state, in reply to that objection, said they will be calling Brigadier Kininda, Mohula, and all those people who were involved in the taking of the statement. Now the state says he wants to deal now with the content of paragraph number 1. Now the question is, what is the status of the statement as is now, before even the state begins to deal with it? Because we need to know what is the status of the statement. Because we cannot simply, my lord, say the state should just get into the content of the statement without the state having specifically indicated to court on record and to the accused person and to the witness himself that the nature or the circumstances in which we'll be dealing with this statement will be treated as the following, as in the following nature, which is the reason why I'm asking, what is the status of the statement as the state wishes to deal with the content of the statement?
Yeah, but the way I understand it, the witness himself said he requests that his statement be made available in court. He said it.
That is something else, my lord.
That's not something else. He made a request.
Yes,
so when
my
you
lord.
say you want the status of the statement,
Yes.
what do you get? What are you getting at?
That is what I need to get from the state, my lord.
Say,
Because the state says,
they say, what do you want to get at when you say you want to lead the statement?
no, my lord, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, what is the status of the statement as the state wants now to deal with the content of this alleged statement? What is the status of the statement? I don't want to give them a possible answer. They must come with an answer themselves. Because we need to know, as we proceed, what is it that we are going to refer this statement to in terms of the cross-examining of this accused on the content of the statement, madam.
Yes, doctor, what's your...
My lord, the status of this document will be determined after all the evidence has been led before this court. Because if I recall very well, the court indicated that in terms of section 186, the likes of Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mokhane will be called. So what the state at this stage, following the request of the witness, is trying to do is to Go through the statement with the witness, check what is it that he agrees or disagrees with that is contained in the statement. Okay, fine.
Just a final point of clarification. Is the state therefore submitting that the statement will be admitted on a provisional grounds or basis, pending the calling of the brigadiers?
As I
and all those
understand the law,
aspects of the
that statement is evidence. Is that evidence, or what do you call the statement?
It's evidence, my
That's
lord.
it. As
from
I
this
understand the
witness.
law, that statement is evidence, and it will be dealt with like all evidence is dealt with. Okay.
Which has not been fully proven, my lord. Thank you.
Let's proceed, Mr. Zondo. My apologies once more for that.
Polisi futhi ke ngalokho asiqhubekeke umzana uZondo kumele befisa nje ukwazi ukuthi njengoba umbuso manje uqhubeka ke bethi ke istatement lesi ke kuyini ke noma siyini phambi kwenkantolo.
I am a male person with the ID number. I don't want to place your ID number on record. Can you just look at that ID number?
Ngiwumuntu wesilisa nale ID number uthi ke angeke ayifundeke uqala nje uyibuke wena iID number lena. It is mine, my lord.
And then who is the source of this information?
Ubani owanikeza ngalokho noma ke owanike angithi ubrigadier Kininda uyena wayibhala. So ufuna ukwazi kumshushisa ukuthi ubani owasho lokho ukuthi ngiwumuntu wesilisa ngale ID number. Kwashiwo ubani lokho?
Kosenkantolo ngokwe-ID uqala ngibhale ID angisakhumbuli engikukhumbula lapha kosenkantolo imibuzo engibuzwa kuyo ngichaze ngabasola abawu4.
With regards to the ID number, my lord, I cannot remember anymore. What I do recall is what I was asked to explain about my knowledge of the 4 suspects.
Ufazi bala kosenkantolo i-ID yayisengakubo vele.
Proof of that, my lord, the ID was already with them, or they already had the ID, my lord, in their possession.
But do you confirm that this is your ID number?
Kodwa uyaqinisekisa ukuthi ke ID number yakho le?
Yebo kosenkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
And then let's move to your cell number ending with 6569.
Cell number leyo na egcina ngo6569.
Yami kosenkantolo.
It's mine, my lord.
Who is the source of this information?
Ubani owanikeza ngayo?
Yimi kosenkantolo nezo number.
I'm the one who provided the number, my lord.
Were you asked to provide your cell phone number?
Wacelwa yini ukuthi unikeze ngenumber yakho?
Akacela ngesekantolo ufuna wathi inombolo yami angisho.
Wathini?
Wathi angisho inombolo yami.
He asked me to give my number, my lord.
Was that not a request, sir?
Kwakungasona isicelo leso?
Ayikwangisisa isicelo.
No, it was not a request.
I am currently employed by Mapatese Mining, Rustenburg, holding a position of a mining person from 2017 March.
Njengamanje ke ngisebenza ke eMapatese Mining eRustenburg. Iposition yami ke noma isikhundla sami ke zosisho ngalendlela ebhalwe ngayo mining person. Ukusuka ngoMarch 2017.
Kosenkantolo ngaphambi ukuthi kosenkantolo iqhubeke ubaba ipolice.
Apologies before you proceed.
Iyona paragraph leyo eyokuqala eyangiphambanisa noGininda le phuliyanda wasasirenywa kwakurenywa kuyo ibility.
This is the first paragraph, my lord, where now there was this that myself and Brigadier Kininda did not understand each other, or were not saying the same thing, my lord, at that particular place where we were, where the building was being renovated.
Akwesibili yiyo futhi le same day eyangiphambanisa nobabalungu ukuze ngaqhubeki nestatement ungifundele.
And also, it is also this very same paragraph that was also the bone of contention between myself and Mr. Baloyi that led to the entire statement not being read out for me, my lord.
Kosenkantolo ukuphendula lo mbuzo le mine le angiyazi nakuyazi aze ngisebenze kule mine. Ayani uthi kupe Rustenburg aze ngisebenze eMarikane on.
And to answer the question, my lord, this particular mine is unknown to me. I don't know where it is. I've never worked in Rustenburg. I've only worked in Marikana.
So you never gave this information to Brigadier Geninda?
Akusho ukuthi awukaze umnikeze le information uBrigadier Geninda.
akaze ngomnike inkosi enkantolo.
I never gave him, my lord.
And then where you are working, are you a mining person?
La usebenza khona uyiloko obhalwe la mining person.
Ayikho position mining person.
There is-
Miner is a miner.
There is no position that is referred to as a mining person. It's referred to as a miner.
Okay, we leave that for arguments. And then were you employed as a miner in 2017?
Ngo-2017 ungabe wasebenza nanjenge miner.
Ngo-2017 ngangisebenza njenge-acting supervisor, chief boss.
I was acting as an acting supervisor, chief boss.
Okay. My alternative number is that of my friend called Musisi Buthelezi.
Enye ke inamba yami inamba yomngani wami noma ke enye inamba engasetshenziswa ke inamba yomngani wami ogama lakhe leumusizi Buthelezi.
Is Mr. Buthelezi indeed your friend?
Ingabe umnumzana Buthelezi umngani wakho?
Ubuthelezi befana nomfowethu behlala sonke endlini.
Buthelezi was like a brother or like my brother because we were staying together in the house.
And it was your evidence yesterday that Buthelezi and yourself you'll use your phone interchangeably.
Bekufakazi bakho ke izolo ukuthi ke wena noButhelezi yayi ibingekho inkinga ukuthi asebenzise ucingo lwakho nawe usebenzise ucingo lwakho uze wathi ke naninge nama secrets makufika ke kuma phone.
Ekunjalo inkosi enkantolo.
That is indeed correct, my lord.
And it's correct that you can use his phone as an alternative number.
Ngakho ke ukuthi ke ungalisebenzisa ucingo lwakhe nanjengenye inamba. Angithi unikeze ngenamba yakho uma ngabe kufuna enye inamba usungasebenzisa inamba yakhe.
Yekunjalo inkosi enkantolo.
Yes, that is correct, my lord.
Then who is the source of this sentence?
Manje ke lokhu okubhalwe lana kwashiwo ubani?
Inkosi enkantolo kwenamba yaButhelezi ngiyakwazi lokho nganikezana ngenamba yomuntu engihlala endlini.
With regards to the Buthelezi's number, I know about that. I provided the number of the person that I was staying with in the house.
Were you asked to provide that alternative number?
Wacelwa into wayicelwa leyo ukuthi sicela usinikeze i-alternative number noma enye number. Into eyacelwa leyo kwena.
Inkosi enkantolo ake ngithi kuphuma kancane futhi inkosi enkantolo ngixolise ukuphazamisa imibuzo inkosi enkantolo.
No, answer the question.
Yeah. Inkosi enkantolo uma ngibuka le mbhalo la uButhelezi yebo waseqaleni ngangibuze ngaye vele ngangazi ukuthi ngihlala noButhelezi.
My lord, if I were just apologies for that to disturb the line of questioning. If I were just to step out of line a bit. Initially, indeed, I was asked about Buthelezi because it was known that I was staying with Buthelezi. Yebo.
Nothi ngaleli langa ukuthi ngabuza inombolo kaButhelezi.
Not that on this day I was asked about Buthelezi's number.
Inkosi enkantolo ngaleli langa leli ngangibuzwa ngalabasaba u4 nga1 inkosi enkantolo. I-question yami ithi ipage yakho asene yasiba nenkulumo eningi kangaka. Wayesethi no uma ungibuza ngoNtanzi ngiyabhala ngiyachaza. So manje I not ukuthi ngalona lelo ngabe ngibuzwa nenamba kaButhelezi.
Not that on that particular day I was asked about Buthelezi's number. It was already known that I was sharing a residence with Buthelezi. I was asked about these 4 suspects, my lord, my knowledge of them. I would then say or ask, now in your document or in your paper, why do you now write so much? And then the response was, as you respond, I would then write or explain.
Okay, let me ask this question differently. Between Brigadier Geninda and Mr. Goodman Zondo, who knew of your friendship and Buthelezi?
Kunabantu ababili ababelaphayana kwakuBrigadier Geninda nomnumzana uZondo manje Nkosi uZondo. Phakathi kwalabo abantu ababili uBrigadier Geninda okwakuKhenela ngaleso sikhathi noMandla Nkosi Zondo ubani owayenolwazi lokuthi uZondo noButhelezi abangani ubani owayekwazi kulabo abantu ababili uZondo noGeninda
lapha eUven.
There in Uval.
That's correct.
Yebo baba.
Owenolwazi ngendaba yami noButhelezi.
Yebo.
umuntu onolwazi kwesenkantolo lo engilandile umkhari owafika sibheka lapha wafika ngibeka lapha eUven uyena onolwazi because uyena
the person who knew is the person that fetched me, that is Mukhari.
But I'm asking between you and Gininda.
Ngicela ukuphindela umbuzo mhlambe mina ongangizwanga. Asimiyeke umkhari.
Okay.
Kunabantu ababili, ukhuluma abantu ababili umshushisi, ukhuluma ngawe babuzondo noBrigadier Gininda. Ukuthi ke kulabantu ababili phakathi kwakho noBrigadier Gininda ubani owayenolwazi ukuthi wena noButhelezi niyabangani?
Kwesenkantolo nginesho ukuthi uGininda wayesazi ngoba information wayinikezwa umkhale owesilandile akanga ukuthi umkhare uyena wafona wathi ngizomlanda uButhelezi.
My Lord, Brigadier Gininda knew because he was informed by Mukhare, because Mukhare phoned and said that I will go and fetch Buthelezi.
And the phone number of Buthelezi, who gave it to Brigadier Gininda?
Brigadier Gininda wayinikezwa ubani phone number kaButhelezi?
Angikhumbuli kwesenkantolo enikwa yini.
I do not remember giving him, my Lord, or giving it to him.
But do you confirm this phone number belongs to Mr. Jack Buthelezi?
Kodwa ke ngabe uyaqinisekisa yini ukuthi le number lena inumber kaJack Buthelezi?
Kwesenkantolo angisabi nayisho into yakudala.
I'm not certain, my Lord, because it's something of that happened long ago.
But you just said that number belongs to Buthelezi, sir.
Kodwa ke bekuyinto oqeda ukuyisho ukuthi ke inumber lena inumber kaButhelezi.
Kwesenkantolo uba ngisho nje ngithi uqinisekisa ukuthi exactly yiyo le. Angisakhumbuli kahle lapho sekuyinto yakudala.
As I am saying, my Lord, that to be precisely certain, my Lord, that this is the number, I am not sure, my Lord, because it's something that happened long ago.
Okay, let me help you. I'm being generous today. Mr. Bongani Ntanzi confirmed that number belongs to Mr. Jack Buthelezi.
Angisho kanjena ke ukuthi ke umnumzana uNtanzi waqinisekisa ukuthi inumber le ngempela inumber kaButhelezi.
Angikwazi mina kwesenkantolo lokho.
I don't know about that, my Lord.
Paragraph 2, I would like to state that I am originally from...
As the court pleases, my Lord, I'm indebted. Thank you.
Okay, let's do this paragraph 2 before we break for the short adjournment. Paragraph 2, I would like to state that I am originally born from KwaNongoma, KZN.
Ngithanda ke ukusho ukuthi ngazalelwa kwaNongoma eKZN.
Kwesenkantolo kunjalo ngazalwa khona. Engicela encane kwesenkantolo.
It is indeed correct, my Lord, that I was born there, but I don't know, my Lord, whether I would be out of line or not.
Kwesenkantolo anguboni kuliqiniso ukuthi ngaqhubeka naleli phepha okubhalwe la ngezathu ukuthi namanje from the start i-paragraph yokuqala iyiphutha akaze ngisebenze kule mining okukhomba ukusobala kimi ngqondweni yami ukuthi konke okuphakathi ngiyakhandelwa akusikho kusuka kimi.
My Lord, I do not see it proper, my Lord, that I can proceed or continue with this statement, my Lord, because from the first paragraph, the information there, my Lord, is incorrect, which is then evident that everything else, my Lord, that is contained in here, my Lord, is something that was just made up against me, my Lord. It's not something that comes from me.
You requested for your statements, and I'm doing exactly that. If there's something that you do not agree with, like this mine, you will indicate that you do not agree, but not to stop this process now. It's too late.
Ongeke ukwenzeke baba ukuthi ke uvimbeke manje lokho esikwenzayo seku late wena umuntu ocele ukuthi ke ucela istatement sakho ngenza lokho ke okwenzile sorry ocelile uma ngabe ngokufanayo la othi khona leli gama leli mine akusilona lironga ukwazi usebenze la nanjengoba sifunda ke uzoshoka ukuthi cha le akusiyona kodwa hayi ukuthi uvimbe ukuthi asingaqhubeki.
Kusenkantolo ngeke ngasho naphambilini ukuthi ngesikhathi ngibhalele istatement uGinindi eYuvo cela kusenkantolo imbhekele nami site lami.
I said this before, my lord, that at the time when the statement was written by Gininda at Yeovil, my lord, I'm going to request that the court also considers my side as well. Yebo?
uGinindi akaze nginike i-chance ukuthi ngifunde istatement.
Gininda never gave me time or a chance to read the statement.
Wangisayina ngokuphoqeleka.
He made me to sign forcefully so.
Number 2, ngesikhathi ngibizwa ethi ngibizwa ubabaloyi ngaphinde ngamtshela futhi akusiyo istatement sami lesi.
And secondly, when he called me saying that Mr. Baloyi wanted to see me or would like to see me, I told him again that this was not my statement.
Wathi masisilungise ngoba sifuna umphathi wakhe.
He then said, let us rectify it because his superior wanted it.
Saphala umzuzu omncane sethi no asivale siyashaya isikhathi umphathi wakhe abadinga ngaso.
It then wrote for a very short time, and then my lord, he finished and said that time was against him. That is now the time his superior wanted him.
Mangifika kubabaloyi, the first paragraph namanje kuseyiyo le. Wathi angifundise babaloyi akusisi statement engimbhalo ngawubhala lo.
When I got to Mr. Baloyi, the first paragraph that was read out, I then said, Mr. Baloyi, this is not the statement. When the first paragraph was read out,
Angiqedanga 5 minutes wathi angihlale ku-waiting room.
it was not even 5 minutes, my lord, that I finished there. He then requested me to go and way to the waiting room.
Angiphinde angabona naye babaloyi until now sesibona namanje lapha ekhona.
I never saw Mr. Baloyi again up until now as we now see each other here in court.
Ngalezo sizathu lezo angisakuboni mina izizathu mhlawumbe singasisi siqhubeke nembhalo ba lembhalo yokusuka yokuqala istatement lo mbhalo la ngakhala ngawo from eqaleni uGinindi nakubabaloyi.
I do not see, my lord, that we then can proceed with this statement, my lord, based on what is written in the first paragraph, which is what I complained of to Brigadier Gininda. I also complained of to Mr. Baloyi, my lord.
So no, I'm going to stop you now.
Okay.
I'm going to stop you now. I'm the one who's asking questions. Your complaint is on record. Even yesterday you had the same complaint. Let's go through the statement.
Imina obuza-ke imibuzo isikhalo sakho lokhu okhala ngako ukwirekhodi kukhona manje kuphambi kwenkantolo kurekhodiwe laphayana nayizolo futhi ukushilo lokhu okushoyo manje asiqhubeke-ke.
Shuthi mnumzana mkhosi enkantolo ngicela ukuze shuthi mina uma ngifundela into engayazi la nkosi enkantolo kufuna ngibemukele anginayi right yokuthi lokho angikwazi uba ngibudala ngaka nje ngikhuluma into eyiphutha.
As old as I am, does it then mean now that I do not have a right when I am mentioning something or complaining about something? Should I then accept or allow for something which is incorrect to be read out to me?
Kosekatolo ngicela ukuthi nami ngizizwe ngifree. Ngoba ngidala ngaka nje ngiyoqeda u50. Ngingacindezelwa engathi ngumntwana ngicindezelwe ngithi ngibona ukuthi akuyona. Baba ngicela usebenze ngokomthetho sisekelo ngokomsebenzi senza ngaphansi kwawo. Ngiyacabanga umsebenzi nepolice yakho.
Sorry. You are a witness in this case.
Ufakazi kuleli cala.
Are you not?
Awusiyena?
Mina ngifakazi ngotanzi ukuthi uhlala kimi.
I am a witness with regards to Ntanzi that you are staying with me.
Yeah, but you're a witness.
Yebo kodwa ufakazi. Noma uze la enkantolo njengofakazi asisho kanjalo. Uze njengofakazi la enkantolo.
Okay, ngivuma nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord, I agree.
Yes, so continue being a witness. You've taken an oath to tell this court the truth, nothing else but the truth, as you have been doing. If Keninda, like you say, beat you up and Mabena also strangled you with a paper bag, if you know all those things, you are obliged to mention them, okay?
Qhubeka ke ube ufakazi ke ukhuluma iqiniso nanjengoba ke ubuwenza kanjalo uma kuukuthi ke nanjengoba usho ukuthi uGinyinda wakushaya uMabhena wenza lezi zinto lezi ke oshoyo ukuthi wazenza kuwena ke uphoqelekile ke ukuthi uzisho lezo zinto lezo.
What's your time?
My Lord, we have reached the time for the short adjournment.
Yeah, okay.
I will further request the court to remind the witness that is under oath. He may not discuss the matter with anyone for whatever reason at this stage.
Okay, thanks.
Uyacela kumshushiswa ukuthi inkantolo ikhumbuze ukuthi ungakhulumi ngecala ukhuluma nanoma ubani.